Hello, welcome everyone. Today I'm going to be reading for the Scorpio Collective. My name is Simone, so welcome back. I'm already pre-shuffled. I'm going to do a quick last shuffle again and quick cut. Hope you all have had a great week. It's hot as Hades in Florida, so anyway, I'm glad you're here. I might be melting through the read, but anyway, bear with me. If you start seeing everything falling off, just laugh with me. All right, so let's begin. We've got the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Judgment, and let's see, underneath we've got the King of Cups, the Devil, and the Queen of Cups. And the overall energy is the Death card. So the Death card for you. And we'll also pull an oracle. Let's see what the oracle is to start with. We have got abundance showing up for you. Abundance is lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. So good times ahead for you, Scorpios. We'll put that here. So let's begin. We're starting off with the Death card as your overall energy. The overall energy of death is basically a rebirth. You've got to you've got to just come out and be reborn, and to do that, doors have got to close for doors to open. You've got to tear down to rebuild. So the death is basically not as negative as you think. It is definitely going to be a rebirth. So we'll move on. First card up on the deck is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, you can see here, she is holding the two wands standing on the earth. The wands have buds on them and blooms, and the other wand has fire kind of and light. So this is all about intuition, just making a decision of where you're going to go next in your life, be it with a relationship, family, career, work, friendships. You're at a crossroads where you're going to make a decision. The aces is something is being brought into your life that you could make a decision on, that an offer. And here you're thinking about decision, and the world is your oyster. So you're standing on the world ready, looking out, about to make that decision and move ahead. So that's a great energy. And wands are, of course, the fire signs. So that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you know anyone in your universe that could relate to that energy, or that could be your energy as well. So moving on, that is, kind of your past influence or recent past. Going on to your present, you've got the Two of Cups. So more twos here. The Two of Cups is all about kind of friendship, companionship, partnership, unity. You can see these two people in a boat. They're kind of celebrating. They're very close together. They look like they're on the same page. They have their business suits on. So this could relate to a partnership in business, or it could be a friendship, a family member also as well. So someone that you can collaborate with that works well. You're kind of a yin and yang, and you can make magic together. Whether business or career or partnerships of any kind. And you can see the eagle here is dropping a crown on. So it looks, that to me, that means that this, whatever this partnership is, can be successful and do very well. And cups represent the water sign, so that's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So as you are the Scorpio, and I'm reading for you, but you could also have another Scorpio or someone in your energy that's helping you out. So that's a nice present energy for you. It looks like you're going to be collaborating on something, and in your possible future, you've got Judgment. Judgment is all about um, getting a call out, a call out. So something is calling you to come with out of yourself, come out of yourself to find what sparks your fire. Like uh, it's a calling. It's a reawakening of some sort. So something is calling you, a passion, whatever is rising up in you, and the trumpets are sounding, telling you to to rise up, reawaken, rebirth, and there's something that you're a calling that you're meant to do. So that's pretty exciting. That's a nice energy here. It's definitely, it looks like you are making at the forefront of making a decision, and you might be bringing in a partnership, and this could be something, this is a calling for you, that something is awakening you, pulling you out of yourself to follow your intuition. So let's see what the underlying influences are. And then, again, you've got the death, which is basically, a cutting away of the dead, and, anything that's not working, and coming back alive, a rebirth. And that works very well with the Judgment. They're both, this is the rebirth, and this is the calling, your inner calling, to come out and shine and do what you were meant to do. So that is pretty amazing. Let's see here. So under the Two of Wands, you've got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is, he's all about, he's on a sitting on his throne, uh with, there's a, you can see how rough the sea is behind him. He's on the stand, and he's all about emotions, creativity, intuition, friendship, love. And this is kind of calling for you to make sure you keep your emotions in check. Don't go way overboard. I mean, the king can keep him, he can stay calm and sound throughout the worst scenarios. He's very balanced in that sense, and he's all about, he's got the fish behind him, which can represent wealth. He's not even wet, he's just in control of those emotions. So maybe you need that, to help you get through this doorway of the Two of Wands, and into making that decision and moving ahead with that decision, or looking for something else. Keep those emotions in check, and that will really take you far. As far as the Two of Cups, the devil is underneath that we're clarifying with the devil. And the devil energy is about, it's a strong energy, and it's about releasing the chains around you, releasing the strength, the pull that the devil has. And that can be anything from negative friendships, um, naysayers, anything you put your energy towards and you don't get anything yummy back. That is the devil. It's not giving you anything good, for all the energy you're putting towards that. And that could be a vice too, watching too much YouTube, or watching too much, you know, the Bravo, whatever, whatever, play too many video games, drinking too much, or, whatever, or just being around toxic people that are stripping your energy away, taking, and not giving. And that is what the devil is. And remember, you can break the chains of the devil. You're more powerful than the devil. So remember that you can do it, and it's very hard. And as you know, the the chains can come wrapping around you like a snake slowly, and before you know it, they're back up at your neck again. So beware of that. Maybe with this partnership, there could be a touch of that. Maybe you need to kind of release some of this devil energy so that you can be a better collaborator with your partner, or maybe they might have some kind of an issue that's um, holding you back somehow. So maybe see how that resonates with you. Um, in your world, could be someone in your world that's doing that to you and draining you. The key is here is, keep these emotions in check with the King of Cups. Moving on, we've got the Queen of Cups. Golly, so we've got a lot of cups. So lots of emotion, intuition, love, friendship. The Queen of Cups, she's the one who kind of looks at the past. All the queens kind of look a little bit into the past, and they look in different ways. She looks at the past emotionally, with a lot of love and passion and emotion. She's the one that might see a movie, and really it affects her after the movie, while the Queen of Wands would see the movie and would be like, okay, that was good, let's go, what's on to the next. And the Queen of Swords might be sitting there analyzing the movie, and thinking about future, past, present, and taking the messages from the movie. So there, it's kind of funny, but this is the Queen that's all about kind of reflecting the past and thinking of the good and the bad as far as emotions, intuition, and all that. And and it's interesting. You've got the Queen of Cups and the Kings of Cups, so they're both the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So maybe those two, another person in your sign is going to be you're going to be collaborating with. So you could be doing this with them. So it could be interesting. So beware of this devil energy. And remember that this is a reawakening. There's a reawakening here. There's a calling for you to do something. And, judgment is also staying on the right path. So if you're kind of getting off the road a little bit on your path, judgment is a wake up call to kind of snap you back and get you back on your road, and not let emotions drag you down or anything like that. It keeps you kind of snaps you into it and wakes you back up and goes, no, 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 let's stay on the road. We don't fall asleep while we're driving. We don't, have road rage. We just get back to what you're supposed to be doing. So anyway, let's see what the possible advice, the possible outcome and advice is for you, for the Scorpios, for this read. All right. Possible advice is justice. Justice. So justice is all about, fairness, karma, what you reap, you sow. But it is fair energy. It's, you're trying to stay in balance. It's the air sign energy. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, trying to stay in balance, looking at things in an unbiased perspective. So, look at things from all sides before you make a decision. Weigh everything out, and a fair decision will be made. And it could be in your favor. It's whatever in your heart if it'll be in your favor or not. But some decision is going to be come to the forefront, and that could be legal, or it could be a decision with family, friends, something going on with work. But some kind of decision is going to be made, and it's usually a fair one. So that's a nice outcome. Let's pick a couple of little fortune cookies to close you out. And remember, you do have this abundance card, so you've got something wonderful coming in, something coming in from the heavens, and that could be the judgment. As you see here in the judgment card, this is almost the same energy that, something is calling you, getting you out, and keeping you on the right path, the path that you need to be on. And this is the same thing. It's like a calling from the heavens, and it's you know bringing you up, that energy up and out, and is coming from the heavens, and is telling you that good news, success, and prosperity is on your way. So just stay on that path. Don't fall off the wayside with negative emotions or being over emotional. So let's see what we've got as a little fortune cookie. I love these because they're just, oh my God, I could go on and on with these all day. I love these little fortune nuggets that I've got. So let's see here. We got, all right, we've got declutter. So declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. So let go of everything. Get rid of people that are, toxic to you. Maybe that has something to do with this devil energy here. Maybe it's someone around you that's toxic and draining you. Those people you are around and you kind of feel anxious. You don't know why you feel anxious, but when you're around them, you start feeling like you can't breathe, and then you just don't know when the other ball is going to drop around them, and you're just walking on eggshells, and that's really zapping your energy. So declutter, get rid of those types of people, um, or if you can't get rid of them, just avoid them, so you can save your energy. Let's get one more for you. One more for the Scorpio collective here. All right. Excuse me. Romance. So romance is in the air. Let's see what that says. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. So, it could be the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups. I mean, that's kind of interesting. You've got, both of them sitting here. And let's finish up with one more. And this says light and dark, secrets, waves of change, silent shadows. So this is the moon, kind of represents the moon card, which means, you don't really know what's ahead. The moon shines light on what's going on in your inner being, your body, mind, spirit, while I see the sun kind of shines light on your outside perimeter, what's outside of your body and in your environment, and lightens it up. And the moon is not a bad card at all. It just, it can't give us an answer right now. It says, it's basically saying that things are still in the shadows and they will come to the forefront, but not right at this time. So that's your intuition too. It's like when in the normal card of the moon, you see the dog and the wolf, and they're in the moonlight. And I was reading about this the other day. That comes from, when you are at night and you see a figure, how dogs and wolves look so similar, but at night, you're not going to be able to tell if that's a dog or a wolf because they have almost the same outline. So that's kind of what this is about, is, light and dark, secrets, waves of change, silent shadows. So things are going to be coming to the forefront. They're not quite clear yet. Intuition's involved. And so, delve deep into yourself and you can maybe find the answer, but it'll come to light eventually. So anyway, I hope this resonated with you, Scorpio Collective, and I hope you'll come back and see me. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I will be hopefully back with you soon. So keep an eye out for me. My name is Simone. My channel is Fool's Journey, and I've had so much fun. So have a great week. Stay cool and stay safe, and have a fun week. Thank you. Bye.